Shiny Nightmare Crazy Frank. How good is he? Well, in this video you're about to find out, and that begins in
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Bean Gaming. I was going to do a showcase for all 8 of our new Frankenstein friends, but then something crazy actually happened. Not only did I get a crazy Frank, and by the way, shout out to a few of my friends, because what was crazy is that, and maybe I'll throw that video in here, but when I opened up all my body parts, or converted all my body parts, I had over 150 of each one of the body parts. So you would think I would get all the body parts for Frank, statistically speaking, and I didn't. I didn't get a right arm, didn't get a left arm, and didn't get a right leg, but I got the head, torso, and left leg. And so a few of my friends ended up chiming in, and they ended up hooking me up and didn't even ask me for anything in return. So shout out to a couple friends, Julius and Nio J, for doing that. That was super nice. Really, really appreciative. But when I put that Frank together, you know it takes him 1 hour, and you have to actually stay in the game for an hour. You cannot leave. But I put them together, and oh no, I'm stuck. And I ended up going to the Mad Scientist bag. Not only did I have to buy a brain, of course, but I was like, you know what, that's the 1%. Let me throw the shiny chance potion on there. And I came back after an hour and claimed my Frank. And lo and behold, I went back to my heroes, typed in Crazy Frank, and look, I had a shiny Crazy Frank. So I was like, well, of course, shiny. Let me run over to the voodoo guy and apply some of these curses here. Now I did have 2,700 curses, so I used probably about a little bit over 300 curses, I would think, to get Nightmare, which actually isn't that bad, because if you think about it, you're really supposed to use about, I think it's 1,000 curses to get Nightmare, and I got it in 300. I know you want to see the stats, so let's check them out here. Nightmare Crazy Frank, only 23 exist. There was 22 when I first got him, but let's view over here. It says he boosts other Franken creatures, and his damage starts at 376 and goes all the way to 4,500, well, 4,502 with a speed of 5, but it's crazy. Look at this. His range is 87. Are you kidding me? So I thought I was going to be done with getting these Franks. I was like, I have one of each. That's totally fine. But now that I have Nightmare, Shiny, Crazy Frank, don't you think that I need to put all boosts on him? Because that'd be insane. That'd actually be crazy. And even though it says boost other Franken creatures, I played with him in the last game, and I think he boosts himself. So I don't know if that's a mistake or not. We're going to test him out right here in this game just to make sure. But that's absolutely insane. And there's 6 placements for him, where there's only 5 for Shiny Nightmare Archangel. But we're going to compare these two to see which one's better. Now, I will say that on some of the floors and rooms that they do start you off with 5,000 as starting value, where Crazy Frank, unfortunately, is 7,500. So I don't think there's any room that has a starting value of 7,500, maybe in the future. So if you wanted to use him, he would not be a starter tower. So I think it'd be a good idea if we hop on in game here. We're going to do level 5, or we're going to do map 5, and see if he can hold, see how good he actually is. So let's hop in game here and check him out. Yes, we're going to do horror mode for the king here, and you can see I have 2,500 to start, and I'm fortunate enough to have a shiny greed angel. That's going to help out so much when we first start out here. So let's place all 4 of them down. And then because I have, well, you want to see Crazy Frank, don't you? Yes, you do. So let's put him down and just look at him. Just go to work on the Royal Jesters. And this is the second time that I'm using Crazy Frank, and I just love his animation on this. Look at what he's shooting out there. That's crazy. Let me level up my shiny angels here, and that way we can just get the money flowing like crazy here. Almost there, almost there, almost there. There we go. All right, so now we're safe. But look at level 1. Actually, just look at him. He is crazy for sure, but let's back up a little bit. 470 damage at a speed of 5. Now, I said I want to max out my shiny angels here, so let's do that, because then we're going to get the money going, and then I want to compare him to the Archangel, and we should have enough time built in here in order to take a look at them side by side. So we're on wave 4 now, and we're going to get to that level 5 there. See, we're already at level 5. Alright, let's put down Shiny Archangel. I didn't plan on this being a versus video, but, and see, his the speed for Archangel, it's supposed to be 6, although it's a visual glitch. They still haven't fixed that. But range is 60, and so 6 times 3 is 18, so it's 1,800 versus 5 times 4, which is 2,000. So we're doing 2,000 here, and we're doing 1,800. So Crazy Frank actually is winning right now, and the range for Archangel is 60, and Crazy Frank is 75. Wow, so Crazy Frank is actually doing more right now. And let me just, for the heck of it, let me put down another Crazy Frank. So we're 470 right now. Do they boost each other? See, they do! They do boost each other, so it's not, it should say boost all Franken creatures, or whatever the phrase was, because he actually does that. He boosts himself as well. What? Okay, that is crazy. Okay, Frank, let's see what you're going to do next. So you're 470, and I needed to upgrade that Archangel because, here, let's do another Archangel just so we can compare. So tier 2, and Crazy Frank is at 2,500 there when I multiply him, and then 6 times 4 is 24. All right, and let's boost Frank again. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to do this. These gargoyles are getting there. Here, we're going to put down, here, let's put down our King Midas. He's going to help out quite a bit. Okay, so let's see. 9 times 4 is 45. I know that, we're just rounding here, okay? 45, range of 81, and 3, yeah, he's on 3. And then, so 6, that's 4,800, range of 72. So upgrade again, level 4. Let's just, you know what, let's just go level 5. You want to see level 5. So we're at 5627. So 5, it's 25,000. It's about 27,000. And 6 times 4 is 24. So they're really close. Range is 84. Range is 87. No way. So what do we say? 20, let me see. That's going to be 26. That's 28,000. Yeah, 28,000 there, and 6 times... So Archangel might have it, actually, maybe by just a little bit. But with Archangel, there's 5 placements. With Crazy Frank, there's 6. And I can put Crazy Frank all the way in the back here. So actually, let's check this out here, because this is what I want to do. Okay, I'm super excited here. I'm kind of all over the place. Let's max out our Demon Mage. That way you can get the full breadth of Crazy Frank. And now he's at 9. He's almost at 10,000. He's almost doing 50,000 damage per second. Almost 50,000. And so is Archangel. But check this out. You know we can place another Frank here. And I don't have to max him out. But now that they boost... Oh, that's why. Because he's in the Franken Castle. So the Franken Castle boost. Did you just see that? Watch. If I put him down here. See, creatures feel extra powerful in this castle. So he's getting the castle boost. And then on top of that, he is getting the Frank boost. And fully maxed out, he's doing 10,616. So, wow. I mean, that's crazy. If I get rid of him... See, look at that. He's a little bit under, and then there's that additional Frank boost, which is only 10%, but still, 10,000. He's doing over 50,000 damage per second, where Archangel is not. We should do it on a regular map just to compare them back and forth, because I don't know what the actual boost is that he's getting. So let's put down, and I think he would have to beat Archangels, don't you think? Because there's 6 of Franks, and I don't even have to put him this close. His range is 87. That's insane. Are there any other heroes whose range is 87? I know Super Punch is pretty far with Nightmare on him. I think Super Punch might be the only one that comes closest to that. And just look at that animation. I mean, let's take a look at this. All the colorful, shiny, crazy Franks and their beams that are just really cool. And just look at how, I don't know if I can get a good shot of him, but look, he's putting his hands together, and look at his eyes. Let's go ahead and fast forward to the boss. We made it to wave 19. We're 1 wave away from the boss. I just want you to see this animation. And what I didn't even see the first time because I was so focused on Crazy Frank is look at every time he destroys an enemy. You can see the splash that's going on here, but it's almost like some crazy fireworks that just explode the enemy. Look at that. Did you see that? I don't know if there's any other, well, I can't think off the top of my head if there's any other hero that does that. I know that some of the Valentine's Day heroes, they ended up having little hearts around when they destroy the enemies. So you'll have to let me know if there's any other enemies or any other heroes that do this kind of animation. I mean, just look at this. Is so cool. Oh, we're on wave 20 already. I did move both King Midases up to the front, and I have 2 in the back here, and it's not even close. I mean, look at this. It's not even close, really. Absolutely insane. They're going to be done with... Look, they're going to be done just taking out all these enemies, these royal gargoyles and stuff, and then they're going to focus all on the royal king. I probably should have put them all on strongest, but it doesn't even matter. Look at this. Just taking him out. Look at this. Over with and done. He's not even going to make it to these other King Midases over here. That is awesome. Oh, wow. I'm so excited. Let's go back to lobby. What did you think of the shiny, crazy Frank Nightmare, shiny, crazy? I don't even know how you say that, but what did you think of that showcase? I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I need to get 4 more crazy Franks. This might be a tall ask, but if anyone is willing to donate so we can level him up, that would be awesome. If not, I think I'm going to try and grind for him. I need to grind for 4 more Franks. I'm sure we can get it. I don't even know if I want to trade for it. I might be able to get on my own unless, like I said, you're willing to donate him to the cause. That would be amazing. But, again, a shout out to a couple of my friends who ended up hooking me up with the parts that I needed to get this crazy Frank. And I guess I must have summoned the Dani luck. Because anytime that we think of Dani, we always get that crazy luck. So, I mean, I guess that's it. But let me know what you think, man. This is totally cool. Wasn't even expecting it, and only 23 exist. So it's absolutely amazing. But if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!